Up, Capricorn, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. So guys, before I get into this June reading, I'm just letting everybody know that I'm a bit backed up on email, so I'm just catching up with that. If you sent me something, just be patient, I'll get it out to you soon. And if you're waiting on a reading, I'm getting those out soon as well. So here we are, guys. So let's see, Capricorn, what is going on for you guys in the month of June. Now do keep in mind, guys, that this will be a general reading. Whatever comes out, and the energies here could always be transferable. So it could be something that you're putting out into the world or something that's kind of coming back into you, okay? So let's see what's up with y'all. And this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Capricorn signs. What is going on with my lovely Capricorns in the month of June, past, present, future? Now, guys, I do post daily energies every day with the cards on my Instagram. You'll find it on my story. So you can find that at High Vibrations 44. I put everything in the description as well if you guys need to find it there. All right. So what is going on with the sign of Capricorn? June 2019. I feel like this is such a momentous month just for everyone. I feel like there's just so much change in the air, and people are really getting ready for their next step in life. So let's see if that shows for you guys. All right, so we have your past, present, and we have future. You guys got a lot of the good reversals. It's so funny because when I do readings, I see people bitch all the time about reversals. And as a tarot reader, it gets me so mad because what people don't realize is that there are so many reversals that you do want. For example, if you have the Ten of Swords, that means betrayal. You don't want betrayal. You want to get past that betrayal. That would be the Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Swords, that's conflict. You don't want conflict. You want the Five of Swords in the reverse. That's avoiding conflict. So if you're one of those people who gets mad, please don't. Learn how to do the craft before you judge it, okay, guys? So let's talk about what you guys are going through here, starting with your energy. So you guys have the Three of Cups. So this is celebrations. This is partying. This is going out. This is having a good time. You know, this is building things. Now, you have the Judgment card behind that. So this could have happened because there's something that you chose not to go towards. So it really puts you in a good place, okay? So starting with your past, Capricorn, the first card that you guys have, Five of Cups in the reverse. All right, so if there was something painful that you were going through or something that just felt very heavy, this is you getting past it. This is you healing. This is you finding things worth focusing on that brings you away from anything that brought you pain. So let's see why this Five of Cups is in the reverse here. We have the Sun card. And we have the Queen of Cups. So there could have been some sort of blessing that came into your life. For some of you, maybe that was in regards to a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or this could have been something that really just emotionally put you in a very good place. But again, some sort of blessing, something that came to light. Now, at this point, you guys are being very strong against something that your soul just isn't resonating with. So I do see you guys being powerful within yourselves, you know, while all this is happening. Now, the next card that you have, Five of Swords in the reverse, okay? So if there's conflict, fighting, arguing, all that, you're avoiding it. You're not dealing with it anymore, okay? So if anybody wants to fight me on this reversal, you can go ahead and have your fucking conflict, okay? But there's no conflict here, guys. You guys are cutting that out, and you're really just protecting yourself at this point. So let's see what this is about here. You have the Four of Cups. And we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So you literally let go of something and told yourself, like, I don't accept this. I can't have this in my life. I need to avoid any sort of conflict that comes, you know, with this. And it could have been something that maybe you were unhappy to let go of, but you knew that you had to. So Four of Pentacles in the reverse, you protecting yourself. You just, you know, maybe you're protecting your finances as well. This could be someone who's saving money or who it just isn't, you know, easily just handing their money out. So there's definitely a sense of protection and, you know, really just wanting to avoid problems in your past, knowing that something is a waste of time and effort here. And we have the Nine of Swords. So with the Nine of Swords, At this point, the worst thing that you guys have in your life is your own process, your thought process. Anytime you guys see swords, it's going to be a lot of mental activity that could bring anguish, that could bring pain, things like that. So here, you're reserved towards something, you know it's a waste of time and effort, but your mind is kind of just all over the place, and maybe your mind is playing tricks on you at this point, but you know that there's something that you can no longer build on anymore. All right. Now, in your present moment, Capricorn, the first card that you guys have is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So if there's any heavy burdens, again, that you were going through, now you've released them. Now you're able to breathe. Now you're able to come up for air. If you felt like the weight of the world was on your shoulders, it was taken off. All right, you have the Queen of Wands, so maybe this is happening because of a strong influence of a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius in your life, or maybe you're just in go mode. The Queen of Wands is a boss-ass person. This is someone who many times they could be an entrepreneur, other times could just be someone who's extremely passionate about what they do in life. So you guys have to see, which one pertains to you. So with the Two of Swords in the reverse, there's a decision that you've made that has brought burden out of your life, and you're really able to stand strong within yourself and feel strong within yourself. Okay, again, with the Emperor boss shit happening, this is going to be someone who looks at their past experiences and makes decisions based off of that. Now, what's beautiful, guys, is the center card for this reading, and it's the next card for your present moment. You have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So with this being what every card taps into, this is kind of going to be the base of all of this. So with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, this is balance. This is finally finding balance. This is, maybe you were juggling with certain things in life, not knowing what decisions you had to make or what sort of path you should have gone towards, but this is you finding that balance. Why is this Two of Pentacles in the reverse here? You have the Six of Cups in the reverse. So a lot of you are amicably just putting something in the past. Okay, for some of you, maybe you're actually, with the Six of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, some of you could be reconciling with someone from the past. Okay, but others of you could be looking at a situation that maybe somebody was kind of like an energetic leech towards you, or something was just draining you, so you had to put that in the past, and it's kind of like in a no hard feelings sort of way, but again, you're just walking away from it. But as all of this is happening, there's something that you're losing faith in, especially if there's manipulation behind it. Okay, something that just didn't work out, but that's what brings you balance. All right, the last card that you have for the present moment, Knight of Swords in the reverse. So this is somebody who could really just be reckless, and they're, acting on things without thinking it out first. But that's something that you're avoiding here. With the Tower card in the reverse, this is you guys just really avoiding disaster. This is you guys avoiding anything that could have been catastrophic, okay? Possibly avoiding someone feeling very betrayed. So maybe you were in something where you were being betrayed, or maybe maybe you were betraying somebody, and someone could have felt reckless because of that. Maybe someone could have handled something recklessly because of that, but it's all because there could have been a betrayal there, okay? And maybe somebody felt that. All right, Five of Pentacles. So there has to be a rejection because of that. So you knew something was reckless, because of a betrayal attached to it, or because of a sudden or harsh ending that just had to happen with this. So you guys are letting that go. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, this is loss. This is, for some of you, maybe not being in a strong financial place. Okay. As an earth sign, you guys are going to be naturally good with your finances. So if that is your case where you're not doing as well as you would like to financially, then it's just a matter of, getting your shit together on a mental level, because Capricorns have, an impeccable work ethic. You guys really, really do. So moving forward into your future, guys, the first card that we have is the Nine of Wands. All right, so this talks about really being in a place where you're having to stand your ground. Maybe there's a lot of adversity being thrown at you, but you're still standing on top of it. Seven of Wands in the reverse, similar concept. So being that light in the darkness, knowing that although there could be a lot of pressure you feel, or a lot of people questioning why you move the way you move, that, you're still able to get through whatever you're getting through, and you will. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. So with you guys standing your ground, with you guys releasing things where there would have just been a lot of reckless energy, and just sticking to that good judgment here with the Judgment card, then you go towards abundance. So for a lot of you, this could be a lot of money coming in. This could be a raise. This could be a lump sum of money coming in. This could be a new job that pays more, or just, you know, a new avenue of wealth or income for you. So I see you guys, you know, really getting to a strong place because of you able to stand your ground against any bullshit that was in your life. Okay. Now, the next card that you guys have for your future is the Knight of Wands. So this could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy in your life. But again, going back to the Queen of Wands over here, if it's not a fire sign, then it's just, you know, you guys really being on it, especially if there's some sort of craft or some sort of passion that you're working on. You have the Six of Wands in the reverse. And the Two of Wands in the reverse. So for those of you that were dealing with the fire signs, specifically Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or just maybe anyone that exudes those qualities. So it's going to be someone, you know, just to recap on this, someone who's very magnetic, someone who can easily persuade a crowd because of how passionate they are, you know, with whatever it is they're talking about or pushing in life. Someone who's just very strong, someone who has that fiery, you know, spicy sort of attitude. So if that was the type of person that you guys were dealing with, then here it might be the sort of situation where it's, you know, be careful what you wish for. Okay. For some of you, maybe that was a person from the past or something from the past that came back into your life. And maybe it's something that was starting to, you know, kind of draw from your energy. Maybe you weren't feeling it to its true extent in the beginning, okay? Or maybe you were draining their energy, but maybe that's what you're releasing. So for those of you that this resonated in the point where, you know, you had something from your past coming back in, then for those of you that might have not been the best idea, okay, but everyone's definitely going to vary, and I have personal readings, that's why I offer them. So yeah, something here either where you're very passionate, but you know, you don't quite figure out how to make something happen you know, in the near future, or something with the fire sign that doesn't work out. Okay, the last card that you guys have for the future is the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So this is a card about promiscuity or about a situation where someone feels very emotionally unstable. So why is this here? What changes? We have the Magician in the reverse, manipulation, or something that you just don't want to manifest, and the Three of Cups. I see a third-party situation very strongly, something that you guys have to move past, but it's like you're kind of stuck on it. This is not a time to go back to your past, guys. You have the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Cups. So for a lot of you, and I'm saying this as a loving friend, you could be setting yourself up for rejection, okay? If you're going back to someone from the past, especially if they've caused you a lot of anxiety and burden. For some of you, you know, maybe you're bringing this burden towards them, but whatever this is, I see you guys way more stable. Four of Wands with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, letting it go. So I do see a brand new beginning coming in, whether it's with love, work, or just something new that you're going to get into that you can really build and grow, because you have the Three of Pentacles, you have the Lover's card, you have the Empress card. So something good is coming in, but there was something that was stressing you guys out, that it's like you kind of had this back and forth dance with, but ultimately you just have to leave it in the past, and that's when great new things come in for you. So really just having to stand your ground against, you know, letting something false from the past, you know, find its way back in your life. Okay. All right, guys. So let's pull you 3 cards of advice, and then I'm going to pull you guys an oracle card. So this deck that I'm using here, guys, is the Wild Unknown Tarot. All right, so let me get 3 cards of advice for the sign of Capricorn. June 2019. What advice do you guys need? So we have the Devil card in the reverse. So this is great, guys. You guys are removing yourself from something that's toxic, from something that could have just derailed you in life. Maybe it was heavy vices. Maybe it was things like, you know, gambling, drugs, you know, too much alcohol, things like that. So again, another reversal that you do want. 4 of Cups in the reverse. Offer that is received. And Eight of Swords in the reverse, you coming out of a place where you felt stuck, accepting that you need to move past these things. Seven of Cups in the reverse, complete clarity. Guys, if you have anyone who has a fucking problem with reversals, send them this part of the video right now, because we have 4 reversals and they're all fucking excellent. I'm gonna make a video on this shit just to shut up the people who have no idea what the hell they're talking about. But guys, you're accepting the fact that you have to move past something. Because of this, you're removing yourself from something that was very toxic for you. You have complete clarity of the path that you have to get on. And then with the Moon card and the Star card, complete and total satisfaction and wish fulfillment. Okay? And that's because of you guys doing what had to be done, what you knew had to be done. All right? So yeah, it shows that there's something that wasn't working. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, but you're removing yourself from that. You're accepting something new that you start working on, and you're able to move on mentally. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is something that's going to be in your life for a long while. All right? Cutting out bullshit to have a new beginning. Okay, guys? So very self-explanatory. All right, so let's see what oracle card is going to pop out for you guys. Now, this is Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Guys, this is beautiful. So let's start with the energy here. I do read these cards the way I read tarot. Technically, I don't know if you're really supposed to, but it always works for me. The message always resonates, so let's do it. But with Milky Way perspective, being in the reverse, it's like before releasing whatever it was that you had to release, it could have been something where you weren't able to see things clearly, or maybe your perspective just on life and in general was wishy-washy because of what you had in front of you. So there's something that was kind of in the way, something that was kind of blurring your vision for your future that you guys are releasing. And as you release that, you have the lotus flower unfolding. Okay, so with you guys releasing whatever it was that was, you know, making your decision making cloudy, that's when you guys really start to go into this new path where you could focus on the new things that you're going to be working on, the offers coming in that you're going to accept, and the things that really help you to grow and stabilize you on, you know, a long-term longevity based sort of basis. Okay, so yeah, a lot of you maybe weren't able to get good perspective on stuff because your unwillingness to change at the time. You have shape shifting in reverse. All right, but now with radiance and love, guys, you're really just going to be in a place where things are becoming clearer, blessings are coming in, and it's time to just be love. Okay, aside from just loving people and being a good person, be love. Okay, I made a post about that on Instagram not too long ago. Again, High Vibrations 44, but I made a post saying that oftentimes we're spending so much time looking for something that we really, really need. Like, for example, when I came to Florida, my biggest frustration was dance. I still wanted to dance. I wanted to find a bomb-ass dance crew in my area, but it does not exist at all. And I'm just like, shit. As someone who comes from like the dance capital of the world, New York City, or New York rather, because I grew up right outside the city, but as someone who comes from there, it's like you see dancers, you know, walking down the street. You just see people gliding and doing all this, you know, moonwalk type shit everywhere. And out here, it's just like, these club scenes, guys, get a little crazy with these college girls out here. That's all I'm saying. But just with things like that, it's just like, how do I find that? How do I find dancing people and people who dance, you know, the way I like to? And honestly, if you can't find something, then you need to be it. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me just start doing it. And even though I didn't even advertise it at first, I'm not going to advertise it for a while because I'm a little rusty right now. But like, when I just started dancing by myself every night and practicing and doing my choreography, out of nowhere, all these dancers started connecting with me. So it's insane, and that's how simple it is. Whether it's love you're looking for, money that you're looking for, you know, success that you're looking for, you need to be it, you need to find it. You can't look for these things in other people. So if you want wealth, create it first. If you want happiness, be happy first, okay, before trying to latch onto someone else and getting that. We will never get these things from someone else. So Capricorn, I really feel like it's a time for you guys to really just focus on whatever it is that's going to benefit you right now in the moment. And anything that's been causing you pain or distress, you really just want to put that in the past, and you really just want to focus on what's going to get you to the place that you need to be at. So whatever you want to be in life, or whatever you want to attract in life, just literally do it and be it. Okay. Especially when it comes to dating, like if you're being a huge player, anything like that, then that's most likely what you're going to attract. Or maybe you'll attract someone who's not emotionally ready to commit for whatever reason. So again, if there's something that you want, be it first, and then you'll have it. All right. So Capricorn, I love you guys so much. Again, you can check my Instagram story daily for my daily energies, high vibrations 44. And oh, before I forget, I've been letting every single sign know, guys, that I love what I do in regards to tarot. But ever since I started my channel 2 years ago, I've just been swamped since I started. There's never been a moment where I have had like guilt-free pleasure. So even, vacations I've taken and stuff like that, like if I take, and this is true to this day, if I take like 2 to 3 days off, I'm getting cursed out, hands down. I already know it, I expect it, and it doesn't do anything to me emotionally because I'm so used to it. So I'm just at a point where I've done it for so long. I've done maybe over 9,000, 10,000 personal readings, and it's been amazing, and I've met a lot of people, but I do have other projects that I want to work on and other things that I want to do. So as of now, I do still offer 30-minute readings and question readings. So it's just a 3-card spread. But within 3 to 4 months, guys, I do not plan on offering at all anymore. So if you have not got a reading from me, or if you would like to get a reading from me before I stop reading, definitely book it, because once I get to that point, I'm just not doing them at all anymore. And if I still do offer them, it's going to be some crazy, insanely high price where it's going to deter a lot of people from wanting to buy it, okay? Because I really just want to be able to, for the first time, since I've gotten into this new position in life, just be able to travel guilt-free and, spend time with family. I literally wake up, read, go to bed, and I'm always behind, and all I do is work. So it's really tough work. So again, if you guys have been emailing me within the last week or so, I'm still catching up on those. So just be patient. I'll get it out as quickly as I can. And yeah, take advantage of me while I'm here, guys. But the good thing is, once I stop personal readings and stop having to focus on the one-on-one, YouTube is going to get way more content, and I'll be able to just focus a lot more, travel a lot more. You'll probably see a much happier side of me. So let's hope that we get there in a good way, guys. Take care, Capricorn. I love y'all.